Good morning, fellow traders. It is Saturday, the 17th of January, 2026. Welcome to the broadcast. This is my weekly performance summary for the week ending Saturday, the 1st, January 17th of 2026. And I'm your host, Jason Allen at netwinningtrader.com. Now, the thing is, as I mentioned to you during the week, this week, if you were attending my regular daily broadcast, my weekly or my daily uh, podcast, Traders Daily Discipline, a couple times during the week, I mentioned that this week I'm doing some changing and some consolidating with my accounts. And I don't know if I'll be doing any actual execution for the week as I'm getting all that organized, which is now done, basically. So I'm going to start again, turning everything on Sunday night, the 18th. 19th, Monday next week, is a holiday. It's a federal holiday. So I really don't actually anticipate any trading to be done. So depending on how busy my Saturday is today and how much I finally get optimized with what I got to get done, I might just turn everything back on Monday night after the 3-day weekend and we'll pick up on Tuesday next week. So for this week, the week of the 17th, I really didn't have anything to show you from market participation. So when it comes to my numbers, meaning the closed trades I executed and closed, gain or loss, we had none. Total long or total short, none. No pips lost, short or long, and no pips won, short or long, for a net gain for the week of nothing. So basically, nothing done. Holding open trades, again, pounds, nothing, euro, nothing, yen, nothing, and CAD, nothing, for total open trade equity of nothing. That'll change next week, of course. And the big question everybody wants to know about is why did I do this? Because I was making quite reasonable gains into the year end from my start with the broadcast last July. Now, why did I do this? Well, it's really simple. I consolidated open accounts and I moved my trading capital around. Now, why did I do this? Well, I've got up until this last couple of months or so, I have been doing several different things in the markets in the anticipation of trying to assist new traders who appreciate and have subscribed to netwinningtrader.com. And all of those things are now done, and I'm going to focus on my personal trading from here forward. And that means if you're interested in the protocols at netwinningtrader.com, that's great. It just means you need to make an appointment to talk to me now. And that may be days or weeks ahead if you're interested in spending time with me directly. I'm focusing on my trading specifically and only solely. Any educational content and whatnot that comes up or that I create for the purpose of educating other traders, it'll still get posted at netwinningtrader.com, and you'll still have access to all that. And again, your lifetime subscription to netwinningtrader.com is just that. It's a lifetime subscription. But at the same time, I'm not going to be as available as I used to be. And I'm sorry guys, but when it really comes to what I do and how I do it and why I do it, education for me, helping other traders like you, that was really an attempt to share, knowledge and information. And what I discovered is that the more I did that, the less time I earned for myself. So quite frankly, as much as I love you guys, there's more money to be made by just trading on my own rather than trying to assist other traders. And that may be one of the reasons why you, as someone who's trying to learn how to do this, is having such a hard time learning. Because the guys that really know how to do this, they've already discovered, like I just did, that investing time and effort with other tradings is a net losing proposition for some reason. You would think, people were interested in learning how to trade, but And now I believe a lot of people genuinely are. I think, but for the most part, what people try to teach and what people are trying or willing to learn, I don't know if they're really congruent. I don't know if they really match. But in any case, I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing to show you that what I have at netwinningtrader.com really is high value. But getting to see me to discuss it, that's going to be a little bit more work and may actually incur a cost at some point. So we'll discuss that later, I guess. For right now, though, why did I do this? Why did I take a week off and move all this stuff around? Well, it's basically to consolidate all these open accounts into more manageable uh, accounts that I need for my method. And I move my trading capital around so I can just focus on what I do. In my opinion, my trading setup is now cleaner for my automated system. I believe that part of winning in this field can include automated systems. Your method of entry should be something that you can write down on a piece of paper and follow it. It's not a feeling. It's not a gee, this looks like. It should be more along the lines of if the market makes a significant low, which is defined as the lowest low in more than 257 bars, and closes higher than the open, I'm going to buy that bar on the next open. Okay, that's it. That's how it should sound. Something like that. It's not, well, it kind of looks like a low here. And these stochastics are way oversold. And, I've never seen them this low before, and blah blah blah. That's not trading. That's hoping. So my trading setup is cleaner now for me to follow it. Less time put in other areas. More focused on what I'm doing, and it's going to be cleaner for my automated approach. My automated method is taking my exact entries for me. Why is that important? Well, first of all, I won't miss any trades that way. Remove that human error. And it'll function 24/7. So if an entry happens overnight in Europe or Tokyo when I'm happily resting, the system will grab that for me and I'll still have that entry. So I think making these changes and fully automating the entries in a cleaner environment, this is going to allow me to make more money with what I'm doing. Now, the parts that require my manual maintenance, things like adding to winners or managing multiple stops, things of that nature. It's a much cleaner environment if you only got to watch one screen as opposed to 4 different accounts in 4 different places. So I think I'll benefit from this by having cleaner entries, cleaner trade management, and that'll allow me to focus more on what I know how to do, which is sitting tight and not messing with the positions. And last, I anticipate that this will mean I'll make more money. I think I'll make more money moving forward because of all these changes. Because what I've done with all this is manage my risk more effectively and allow for a little bit more creative execution and trade management. I forgot to put in there execution and trade management. So important to note moving forward, as you watch these weekly performance summaries every week, you'll notice that I think you'll see I'm making a little bit more money than I was before. And things are a lot cleaner. You'd be surprised that you won't hear me say we missed this, we missed that on a regular basis anymore. I think you'll find that I'm getting a lot better market participation, a lot cleaner execution, and that results in better gains. So that's why I did that. So for this week, leading up to the 17th, I moved everything around the way I think I needed to best. It's all set and ready to roll. And then sometime over this 3-day weekend, maybe the start of Tokyo's trading on Sunday, but maybe I'll wait until Monday, either way, after Martin Luther King Jr. Day, because it is a federal holiday, so ain't nothing going to go on anyway. I'm going to go ahead and turn everything back on, and then we will be live, clean and green, and I will see you next Saturday, the 24th. So, thank you for coming. I appreciate you taking some time out of your Saturday anyway and reviewing my abbreviated broadcast for you. I'll resume posting my performance for the week every Saturday, starting next one, 24th. Also, if you consider yourself a serious trader, and you want to learn to use better tools in a better way, I think you really should be thinking about reaching out to me at netwinningtrader.com. I think you'll be surprised at the quality of those products, the protocols that we use. You can visit my website at netwinningtrader.com. And don't forget, I also provide a free daily podcast, Trader's Daily Discipline. And again, that's not all about just what's going on in the market and buy here, sell here, and every now and then I'll do that. But I think that the Trader's Daily Discipline is about maintaining your focus. So every day I put a little something in your ear to remind you. You're welcome to listen to them more than once. Write the stuff down, record it for yourself, whatever works for you. If you find there's value in that daily podcast, you're welcome to use it any way you want. If you can't find it on a Substack where I keep it, you're welcome to look for it at Apple Podcasts and Spotify Podcasts. Apple, of course, is the main one, I think, and Spotify is a good one too. But you just got to search for netwinningtrader.com, or you can search for Trader's Daily Discipline. Both of those should direct you to where you need to go to subscribe. It's free. It'll always be free. So enjoy. And you're welcome to add emails or follow up with me on how to get a hold of me on some of those podcast environments. If you have a comment, question, or you'd like to tell me how well I did, or if you'd like to suggest changes or enhancements, I'm all about making that time the most valuable I can for you. So feel free to let me know what it is that we can help you with. And that's all she wrote. So guys, so now for moving forward, just want to remind everybody that I want you to review netwinningtrader.com for the complete details of my content. There is some free section stuff in there too if you want. If you want to get a hold of me or support, comments, questions, netwinningtrader.com. Don't forget Tony's there too, my web guy. He'll direct anything you need or help you with any issues you have. And always remember, guys, battle for the money is in your mind. It's not in the market. It's how you think. Have a great day. I'll see you next week. Don't forget, Monday's a holiday, so my next podcast will be Tuesday, the 20th. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend.